You're doing everything right, but it still feels heavy. You're growing, healing, showing up, but you're noticing friendships are fading. You don't relate to people or situations the same. You feel physically and emotionally isolated. People don't check in the same, and yet you're still becoming. And it's not the end of the story. Welcome back to Becoming Imani with me, of course, Imani. How are you, Becoming Circle? First, let me start with saying, excuse the way I'm looking. I know it's a little rough, but your girl is sick. Your girl is a little under the weather. And I need y'all, Becoming Circle, to pray that this sickness is lifted from me because I'm sick of it. It's been about 5 days and I'm sick of it, okay? But how are you also? Drop a comment below and let me know how you're doing. How's your journey going? I love to hear from you guys. I love to connect with you guys because you know what? This is a community and we uplifting each other. We helping and supporting each other. So drop a comment below and let me know where you are in your journey. Also, I'm going to be discussing when growth feels lonely or when growth gets lonely because it happens. It definitely happens. You outgrow certain situations, you outgrow certain people, you outgrow certain conversations. Everybody's not going to go with you. So I want to discuss what to do or what I've been doing because that's where I'm at in my journey. I've been feeling a lot of lonely. I see that I'm growing, but I've definitely been feeling lonely. So let's just go ahead and get right into this video. As y'all know, I got my notes because I don't be wanting to forget stuff to tell y'all. It might be helping you in your journey. So I don't be wanting to forget nothing. But life definitely feels different. And I just want to speak on how the more I grow, the more out of place I feel, the more lonely I feel. And it's just more so about outgrowing, for me, it's outgrowing certain conversations. Like for me, I've always been a nosy type of person, and not the nosy type of person that will like go gossip about your business and tell everybody your business. No, I'm the nosy type of person that I just want to know what the fuck you got going on. I'm not gonna go tell your business to nobody else. I'm not gonna go and talk about you, judge you. I just want to know what the fuck is going on in your life. Like what the fuck you got going on. So, and in a way that is a form of gossiping because like I want to hear it from you. I want to know what the fuck going on. But even though I'm not telling anybody your business, it's still a form of gossiping. But I've noticed that I have been outgrowing those type of conversations. I have been staying to myself more. I have been like, anytime those conversations come up or anytime somebody try to like gossip with me, because that's what it is. It's gossip. When someone try to gossip with me, I just, say that ain't got nothing to do with me. I've been saying like, I got my own problems going on because it's the truth. We all have our problems going on. We all got something going on. So it's just like, I'm so busy worried about what you got going on and in your business and gossiping with you about what the next person got going on and judging the next person that I can't water my own grass. I can't focus on me and what Imani like because I'm so busy focused on taking on your burdens. No. Outgrow that, baby. As you become, you're going to outgrow certain conversations. You're going to want deeper connections. And you're going to want to have deeper conversations because lately I've definitely been cutting off that toxic side, cutting off that gossip side, and trying to pick up the side where I have deeper conversations with people, trying to be around more people, surround myself with more people that is like-minded. You cannot change and still hang around the same people. And I'm not saying that, you can't, because you can. I just said you cannot. But in some cases, you cannot be around the same people and talk about wanting to change. Like, you have to want to do better. Some people are not going to accept the new you. They're not going to want to accept the new you and accept how you're changing and how you're becoming and how you're stepping into your new identity or your new purpose. And they're going to want to just remind you of the old way, the old things, and keep you held back. Some people want to see you do good. They just don't want to see you do better than them. So if they see you elevating and thriving better than them, they're going to remind you of every little possible thing they can to keep you stuck. So don't let that happen, baby. Do better for yourself. Brings me to my next topic, and what I've realized in my journey is that the emotional reality of healing. Healing is very emotional, y'all. And becoming means detaching yourself from your comfort zone. Okay? You cannot stay in your comfort zone, but yet you're saying you're becoming. Yet you're stepping into your true purpose. That's what I'm learning because I love to stay in my comfort zone. If it's outside of my comfort zone, I do not like to do it. And it's not necessarily just because what is it's out of fear of not knowing the consequence of what's gonna come next. Out of fear of not knowing what's gonna happen basically. I don't like that. I don't like being uncomfortable. But sometimes in order to grow you have to be uncomfortable. Of course you're gonna be uncomfortable. Of course that's what I'm telling myself. Like of course you're gonna be uncomfortable because you've never done this before. You've never explored the world before. You've always been enclosed. So in order for me to bloom and blossom and become the true Imani and become that true person that I'm trying to step into and step into my true identity, I have to come out of my comfort zone. I have to do something that makes me uncomfortable. It's not good to be comfortable because once you get comfortable, you get stagnated in life. And who the hell want to be stagnated in life? Not necessarily about being broken because I'm not broken. It's more so just about me cleaning out space. I am decluttering my space, whether it's my physical space, my physical body, my mental, my emotions. I'm clearing out space, the old toxic, decluttering, old toxic, fucking cluttered, what is it? Hoarding mess. I'm clearing that out to accept the peace, the love, the happiness that I want, to accept the Imani that I know is buried deep down underneath all of this trauma and all of this bullshit that I've been through in my life. Me feeling lonely is all a part of the process, and it's not proof that I'm doing it wrong. You're gonna have, like I said, you're gonna have your moments of doubt. I'm gonna have my moments like right now. I feel lonely, surrounded by so many people, yet still feeling lonely because God is isolating me to help me step into my true self. I can't sit here and have my eyes open if, or say, you know, I want to change, I want to do this, I want to do that, if I'm still listening to other people in my ears. You know, other people are talking in my ears, telling me, well, girl, you need to do this, girl, you need to do that. No, fuck you. If that works for you and your journey, then do that. But for Imani, that is not it. I don't want to sit around gossiping all day anymore. I don't want to sit around and just be laughing and pointing a finger and talk about shit we were talking about in high school anymore. Like, I'm about to be 30 years old. It's time for deeper connections, baby. And one thing I learned, and I want y'all to learn, is that you're not doing too much. You're not too distant. You're just becoming a version of you that holds different standards now. Clip that, snip that part, repeat it if you need to. But you are not doing too much. You are not too distant. You are just becoming the version of you that hold different standards now. And that's something I had to learn. It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to have your standards. It's all a part of becoming. So I want to share how I have been, how do I say it? I want to share how I've been creating peace. And one, y'all already should know by now, I journal. I journal 8:15. I try to journal 8:15. Some nights I be tired. Some nights I get back in too late. I be having to do the kids. When I get in the bed, I just be gone. But I try to journal every night. That helps me just release it because I don't like to talk to people. I don't like to put my business out there. I don't like to just, as some people, vent, because sometimes venting to people is really screwing you. You know, maybe your homegirl that you know for the last 30 years, but your homegirl has been jealous of you for the last 30 years. So every time you venting, she going behind closed doors praying that it don't happen. Okay? Praying that you stay stuck in that situation. Or he, whatever it is. Whoever you feel that you vent to that got your back might not. And I'm not saying that's the case all the way. But I don't like venting to people. I've also been spending more time with God. Yes, that y'all should know by now. If you watched the last video, you know that I told you I've been doing my devotional in the morning, praying to God, reading my Bible, at least a chapter or two in the morning, and then when I come home, I've been also reading my Bible and basically redoing the same thing over and over. I've been fasting. I have been, you know, doing certain plans because I got that Bible app on my phone, so I've been doing certain plans in there. And I've just been learning to connect with God. Any little doubtful moment I have, any little happy moment I have, any little mad, angry, sad moment, any emotion I feel, any overthinking, any overwhelming feelings, I've just been going to God. And honestly, I can see God moving, for sure. Last but not least, how I'm creating space is by being more positive. Yes, it's hard, but remember, getting yourself back to positivity is a marathon, not a sprint. Okay? So I have just been trying to, and it's hard. It's hard, especially me, because I'm such a negative person, or I was such a negative person. I'm learning to let that go. Because as a child, when I was a kid, I used to be so happy and so loving and so just carefree. And obviously the world changed that to make me this big negative person that I am now. But I'm reversing that. I'm changing it. So I try to see the positive in every situation. I try to see the good in every situation, whether it's a bad situation, whether it's something that's really just fucked up right now. I still try to see the good in it, because every situation has some type of good in it, you know. And if I don't see the good in it, I just say, well, that could be saving me from something. You know, if I'm running late, I can just be like, God probably just saved me from a car accident. Something. You know, you have to try to see the positive in something, because if not, all you focus on is a negative and what you don't have, and that don't do nothing but beat you up and weigh more on your mind and get you to overthinking. And we don't need that in our becoming journey. We are becoming happy, peaceful, true joy selves, not fucking just putting a band-aid over it and pretending to heal. No, if you're new here and you want to become a part of a space that honors softness, kindness, and encourage you, I welcome you to join the Becoming Circle. I invite you to join the Becoming Circle. Subscribe to my channel and connect with me on Instagram and TikTok for daily inspiration, and just to talk and just to learn and just to support each other and give advice and help each other. Join the Becoming Circle, baby. This is for you. You did not come across this video on accident. This circle, this community is for you. Okay? If you're true about your journey, if you're true about growth and learning and just becoming, but you need that community with you, we're here, baby. I'm here for you. The community is here for you. And this is a no judgment zone. We are all learning, we are all growing, and we are all bouncing ideas off each other. We are like-minded people who ready to just be our true selves and step into our purpose. So hit that subscribe button. Connect with me on Instagram and TikTok at Becoming Imani. Okay? And baby, let's just continue becoming. Let's just continue blooming and blossoming into our true selves. Stay tuned for the next video. I love you, Becoming Circle.